Hi, welcome to Tuesday with Tammy. Today, I want to present and talk about mudras. Some of you might have heard of them already, heard of mudras, and some of you may never have heard of it before. But I'm sure you've done it and didn't even know it. Let's just say it like that. All right, I want to start off for an example with showing. So a mudra, for example, hand gesture. I'm going to put my hand into lotus mudra. Lotus mudra, you see how my thumbs are touching and my pinkies are touching and pressing each other. And then I press the pinky and the thumb area and I hold it like this, for example. A lot of times we use mudras in yoga, meditation. They're used in dance, and oh gosh, they've been around thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And for example, this particular one that I'm working on is good for digestion. It's called Lotus Mudra. It connects us to our heart. Any kind of digestive function, if somebody has hemorrhoids even, yeah. And it also dispels depression. So if you're feeling depressed and you just remember this little simple mudra for a few seconds, for a minute or two, it might shift everything within you. Yes, I'm gonna just, go over a few mudras just because I just think it's appropriate now. I mean, we're in 2021 and we still have COVID. And they're just nice to know anyway, but it can transmute, change stress. It can change, maybe you're not eating right. Perhaps your thinking's off. And it can just help as simple as that, a touch of a finger, so to speak. So I was going to go ahead. I have this book called The Subtle Body, an encyclopedia body of work, an extraordinary body of work this book is, and author of Women's Bodies, Women's and Wisdom. And it's called The Subtle Body, Cindy Dale, Cyndi. And I was just going to read for you really quick. So it says, cultures around the world have assigned meaning to movement. Mudras are the primary movement used in also Hindu spirituality for shifting energy, as I was mentioning. And mudra is an esoteric hand gesture. See, that's another one. It activates specific powers, and it's a Sanskrit word meaning seal. Let's see, the virtual worship, dance, yoga in many countries and cultures, as I mentioned as well. And yeah, basically, if you want to invoke a little fearlessness, teaching, protection, healing, just some thoughts. And some individuals use mudras to activate specific psychic abilities, just to tap in. Some of us it's natural, and others you need just a little mudra to tap in a bit. The channels of chi, prana between the body and the mind. Mudras always involve specific movements of the hands and fingers, although some expressions also involve the elbows and shoulders. Kind of reminds me of this one dance. I'll think of the name. It's really cute. Each pattern represents a different energy and is often used in concert with the mantra chant, and asana posture, liturgy, or visualization. Yeah. Mudra gestures are over 500. There's over 500 of these. Different meanings across cultures. 4 basic hand positions: open palm, closed fist, and fingertips. Yeah. This one I thought was quite interesting. It's called spin theory, mudras and spin theory. It says physics might provide an explanation of or a doorway into the effectiveness, excuse me. I'm just getting over some type of little cold. Nothing, just something minute. So if my sound's a little off, just bear with me. Spin theory is associated with the rotation of a particle or body around an axis. In quantum physics, we look at this spin in relation to angular momentum and wave particles, not just rotation and particles. The spin carried by the tiniest of particles, subatomic ones, can be graphed as geometric shapes or lines drawn from one point to another. One might even imagine that some of these points the spaces penetrate by up and down, sideways, or other movements, connect to subtle energy fields and even other dimensions. It is possible that a focused practitioner, such as ourselves, a master of mudras, we can be, can actually create connection between different energy fields, worlds, planes of existences. If he or she can use the mudra as a physicist might draw lines between various universes. Isn't that interesting? Each mudra forms a different shape and therefore accesses energies for a different cause. What might we spin into or out of existence with this intentional use of spin? Well, that's just a great idea. And then I just love this. This is, they consider space, wind, fire, water, and earth. So that's, one idea there. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about a few more mudras and show you some examples. Sabrina Mesko, I believe it's Mesko, she has a really great book. It's been around for a bunch of years. You can Google that. You can even Google mudras, M-U-D-R-A-S, and see the different graphs and just read about them. And just choose one. Choose one for a day. Choose one for a week. And like I said, it doesn't take long, perhaps a few seconds. Just try it out. Pick one and build up, for a minute or two. Every day, once a week, whatever you want. So like I said, mudras mean seal. And they've been around for thousands of years. We can find them, oh my goodness, even like I said, every walks of life, different religions, each culture. If you look at little baby Jesus statues, he does the mudra. So the purpose of these hand gestures vary according to tradition. Subtle energy, transmitting teaching through symbols, acting as a tool for healing illness, even attributing magical powers and psychic abilities. So I'm just reading something else here that just clarifies what I just read. Yeah. And so yoga meditation, we often use this pranayama, yoga breathing exercises when seated cross-legged. But it could be on the train, on the bus. No one has to know what you're doing. So let me go ahead and just show you a few different ones while I'm at it. That would be really nice here. Yeah. I have them all in my mind because I used to do mudras quite often because I've been doing yoga for quite a long time. And, but it just comes, generally when you're needing them, you can just be like, just kind of relaxed and contemplating, you see, like this. You can just be like this and focus, trying to get focus back. And it depends where you put your pressure point in here. Little pressure points. That's what it is. It's activating these energy points. All right. So we have one called GMT Mudra. GMT Mudra, you put your thumb and your pointer finger together, your other finger straight, that's really important. And this is the most familiar one. Improves our concentration and sharpens memory. If you're needing just to gain some knowledge. And yeah, very simple. You can do it. You can just set them on your legs like this, on, sit in easy pose or cross-legged. Or you could hold it up like that. It doesn't matter. There's no rhyme or reason. You just, what you feel is best for you. Another mudra, to help with clarity, you take the thumb and the pinky. Again, sometimes it's not so easy, you think, because you're not used to it. Put these fingers straight. Say, stay straight. The same. You can do both hands or just one hand. See? My little hands. They're not used to just going like that. and that's used for mental clarity, like I was saying, to receive intuitive messages from your subconscious, perhaps dreams. And it's just a good communication tool, that particular one. Another one, you take your thumb, this finger here, the second one next to the pinky, and just hold them. Press, this is the pressing together and keeping these fingers straight up. And you can do the other hands as well. And this will, let's say you're feeling really tired. This is one that will help your sensory and your alertness. So if you're feeling a little, tired, lacking energy, just hold this for a few seconds. You might see a shift, see a change. It's just retraining everything. Try another one here. It's called prana. Hold these two down, 2 fingers down, 2 fingers up. Take your thumb like this. You see? I have to go, hey, stay up. These 2 fingers hold together and bend. Not so easy sometimes. Like that. It's called prana mudra. Most important mudra. And it activates dormant energy. Maybe that's why it's a little bit more complicated in your body. It's prana, the vital life force within all living things. It'll help awaken and enliven your personal prana and put you in tune with prana around you. This is a good one. Another one. Take your hand. It probably doesn't matter. You can do left or right, but let's say my left hand here, right on top, and just lay it there like this and touch these 2 thumbs together. You see, like that. And hold it down, I'm just showing you, but you can hold it down lower. And what does this do? This one will bring you into deeper, profound concentration. Again, if you're needing this little concentration there. And it'll bring some inner peace and tranquility. Here's another one. Hold these 2 fingers up. Let's see. This one down. So we got this one next to the pinky down. Thumb over that one, pressing. These fingers up. See that one? Surya, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Surya mudras, intending to increase the solar fire element in the body, improves your digestion, metabolism, reduce heaviness in your body, and help ward off colds. Since it increases care and your body temperature, hey, it can't ever hurt to get in the habit of doing a few of these or one of these, like I said, every day, every week. Here's a nice one too. So it's like doing a split. This thumb out, pinky out, fingers down, thumb over. Let's see. Thumb Okay, here we go. Pointer finger out, pinky out, other fingers down here, and thumb pressed. Don't forget to press. It's called the apana, but press it out like that. Apana, A-P-A-N-A mudra. Good for the mental clarity or physical digestion. Again, so there's quite a bit for digestion. If, hey, instead of taking Tums or something else, you just have to do something like this. How about that? Oh yeah, I like this one, Ganesha. Put your two hands together so they're just going and holding and folding, and then you pull really hard, all your might, like that, and you hold it for a few seconds. Ganesha mudra. And remover of obstacle, relieving yourself of all types of obstacles in your life, and regain positivity and courage when you're dealing with hard times. Sounds like COVID times. Yeah, you'll bring attention to your heart center as well, and your lungs and your heart, like I said, mental and spiritual benefits. So there's so many. Yeah, there's so many. And they're all really, really good for your body. They can't hurt to try. So just wanted to share that with you today with Tuesday with Tammy. And I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Ciao.